Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Art Games. Today we will be continuing with the Road to Deity series, playing as the Shoshone. And of course last time we declared war on these people, the Polynesians. And now I hope we can finish that war. So let's just start with a little bit of a bombardment of Samoa. Let's maneuver you over there. We can put you here. You can... Do I want you to enter combat? I do not. Instead I'll put you here as a sort of shield. And then my great general over here. And now I think it's his turn. We managed to bring Samoa to the red in the first turn. So now, this turn we should probably be able to kill it. Please. Die. And gone. Annex the city. Accuracy, and you can immediately start working on a courthouse. Yeah, the fact that we're also at war with Brussels is a big problem. To be honest, I hadn't checked its allies, whether they're allies, so that's a bit unexpected. However, I think we should be able to win just through numbers. Numbers and firepower. That's all one needs. And we can get even more cotton that we can't do anything with because there's no one to trade it to. Okay, we lost the composite bowman. That's unfortunate, but you know, it happens. And you can go over here, attack him. You need to heal. You can go over here. Need to... Please go over there. And you can construct a farm. And now Honolulu. They killed the great general. Hey, that's rude, don't you know? Killing my generals. In general, that's not very nice. Sorry for the terrible pun. You can go over there. Yeah, now we need to prepare so we can get the same kind of alpha strike on Honolulu as we did on Samoa. And of course we can also decimate their reinforcements a bit. And Mozambique can work on a Colosseum. Yeah, you need to go over here, a great general. So then once we attack, this one can go over here, this one can go over here, you can go over there, fire. Can I purchase a composite bowman? I do not have enough money. And there's not really anyone I can ask for it, because I've kind of butchered my diplomatic relations. Who knew that declaring war on everyone was bad for diplomatic relations? And we're now in AD compared to BC. So that's nice. And you want me to sleep. You probably already noticed, but the year timer slows down over the turns, so now it's really fast. But it slows down, and that makes sense because when you consider the technology tree, the ancient era, which from agriculture to this probably lasted like 5,000 years, maybe more, is in a single era. And on the other hand, the atomic era, which was like from 1945 to 2000, is also a single era. So it makes sense that they would slow down the turn timers. Okay, you can go over there immediately after we declare war. That's nice. Yeah, next turn we will declare war. Yeah, next turn we shall declare. Sorry, we already have war. Sorry. Next turn we shall invade. Charge, men! Fire! You go over there. Fire. You go over there. Fire. You go over there. You go over there, forming a little human shield. No, don't get too close to Brussels. Okay. Yeah, we were bombarded by the city of Brussels. That's not that smart. But it happens. Okay, let's just heal you instantly. Because you being alive is just too valuable. And more accurately, him being alive and able to absorb shots is too valuable. That's truly what we need of them. But after we win this war, the entire continent is mine. So I'm thinking about whether we should just expand and put cities everywhere, which would improve our production a lot. Maybe that's a pretty good idea, because then of course I can focus on my culture. I'll have a lot of cities to do so. I won't fall behind in science. That sounds like a really good idea. Bonus versus cities, please. Bonus versus cities, please. Fire. I can't take it yet. You need to go back and heal for a bit. You need to advance. You probably... yeah, let's just attack you. Okay, we lost one composite moment, but that's fine because we're going to take the city this turn, I think. You... Oh shit, we aren't going to be able to. Our pathfinders are really... our pathfinders are a bit obsolete. We finished philosophy. Horseback riding. After this... after the Colosseum, you can start working on the Oracle. Okay, we're probably going to lose a composite bowman this turn. Okay. But that's still fine, I believe. Now you are done. Create a puppet for now. 92 turns for a courthouse? Absolutely not. Yeah. You need to be promoted. Okay, that went pretty well. Now I think it's eradication time. We just need to take Tonga as well. Where'd we get all that money from? Is it just me, or did that just appear out of nowhere? I must have, I don't know, gained some... Huh. That's strange. But sometimes strange things happen. Samoa, can you purchase a catapult? We do want catapults. I mean, this is a massive area. We could put a ton of cities here. Oracle has been built in a faraway land. Well, shit. You can start working on an artist guild. And this catapult needs to come over here. Let's in the meantime spread our army out a bit. You can construct a trading post. You can construct a farm. Oh, hello. You need to go over there. Maybe we can put this catapult on a hill and then already start firing. You need to die. Those spearmen are going to help next turn. Drama and poetry. Okay, we're losing a lot of money now. But I think that's just from our trade routes not being... Okay, apparently just one of our trade routes was inactive at that moment. This is a problem. We have a little bit of a money problem. Hello, Wuzetian. Do you want to... How much are you willing... Actually, yeah, ivory and... Okay, accept them. And then 14 gold a turn? Is that acceptable? Yes, okay, money problem solved. And our happiness is doing now a lot better as well. Okay, Wuzetian is on another continent. That's good to know. You need to die. You can go over there. You can fire. Yeah, now we just need to wait and heal. Sure. You can go over there. You need to sleep. You need to sleep. You need to heal. You need to be alert. You need to sleep. No, I will not make a peace treaty with you. I will wipe you out. You can go over there. Okay, let's just put you in Honolulu because then I can put you on this tile when war is declared. Jakarta, a Colosseum, or maybe a temple. Faith is also pretty important for us. Yeah, now it's time. Oh no, let's wait until our catapult is fully healed. You can repair the improvements. And now we can start. Oh, of course they put a catapult there. That's so annoying. Let's just fire at it and wait for a bit, because I really want that catapult gone. If that catapult stays there, then I'll just attack. But maybe it's going to do something else. Okay, ready, steady, go! We lost the trade route. And you need to go over there. You can go over there. You need to go over here, set up for range attack. You need to go over there. You need to... why do they do all these boulders? Those are not relevant at the moment. This is a little more important, if you don't mind. Next turn, Tonga is being bombarded back to the Stone Age. Of course, now we're in the Iron Age, but who cares? Slight, tiny details. Who gives a shit about the details? You can go over there. You need to run. And fast. And you can stay here. Patton. Probably stay here. I don't see what your usage would be at the moment. Okay, yeah, you just need to wait. And I really hope that our folks fire on something other than my catapult. Thank you. So now my catapult can fire with full power, and the city is mine. My people shall write a hula about your victory. Perhaps one day we will understand why the gods abandoned us. Well, it's probably because the gods appreciate those with the greater skill. And that's how we win the Polynesian War. So now it's just a matter of getting our happiness up, spreading out around the land, and probably also helping our economy, which isn't doing great at the moment. You all need to... Actually, we probably need to send one of these back to the to clear the barbarians. which were apparently causing a problem. And you need to be promoted with shock 2. Prague and China now allies. Oh, we can make peace with Brussels, obviously. Mozonkani, how about a temple? We want a religion, and preferably soon. Why are you stagnating? Let's put you on food focus, because even then it takes 112 turns. I need this worker to start building more food infrastructure. Okay, they're building markets in the occupied towns, which is good. Jakarta, a coliseum. We need happiness. We need a lot of happiness. And this worker isn't needed here anymore, so you can go improve this area. Spearman, yeah, just wait. There's nothing for you to do anymore. Work has now begun on a stable. That's good. Next turn. Okay, they are getting their religions up. Civil service. Yeah, let's go theology now. Is there even still faith or save for great prophets? Okay, we can still create a religion. Oh yeah, of course, right now growth is a problem because of the unhappiness we used to have. Yeah, money and happiness. If we can solve those two problems, we should be... A player is already in the Renaissance? Excuse me? I'm barely in the medieval era. Okay, you need to start spying on the Chinese right now. And steal their technology. Mozonkani. A watermill? Amphitheater? Yeah, probably an amphitheater. Or do we have... No, we do not. A Riders Guild. Because we need... well, we need a lot of things. But primarily, we need tourism. That's it. Almost forgot the name there. Notre Dame. Okay, at least we can build a religion, which is good. What religion shall we build? Something cultural. Buildings are culture. The religion of culture. No, that's... I think... religion of culture. Religion of tourism. Tourism is our religion. Okay. Founder belief. Okay. +2 faith for each foreign. Gain. I like this one. Yeah, let's go with interfaith dialogue. Shrines provide +1 happiness in cities with 3 followers, which will probably mean everywhere. Use faith to purchase cathedrals. We can do that later. Monastery. Yeah, I think we're going to go with asceticism. Found religion. And you need to start working on an amphitheater. Or maybe... Yeah, I think we're going to annex Honolulu now, which means that we can build a courthouse in Honolulu. And after the courthouse is done, we're going to produce sea trade routes in Honolulu. To Brussels, Hanoi if they're on the coast. Honolulu demands wine. You just got conquered and your first priority is drinking. That's interesting. Well, I think that's where we're going to have to end this episode. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you wish to follow the Road to Deity. And if you have any questions or advice, I would be happy to respond to that in the comment section. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye.